What's up, YouTube?
There you go. Shiz and Ro back. We're gonna react to Day of the Devs. We're gonna put it at 1.25 speed because we are a little behind. We took a quick break, but we're already getting a sneak peek at all the games that we're gonna be looking at. I'm gonna be standing for this portion, so if I'm looking down at you, I hope you don't feel uncomfortable. Alright, I'm already loving what we're seeing. Like, visually, some of these look fantastic. That was also really loud. Oh, I am 8-bit, okay. A lo-fi experience. Savor the moment. You know what this reminds me of? That game that you watched me play, where like you have like, align
with the
things.
memory?
Yeah, with the memories, yeah. I'm gonna lower this a little bit in here so that I can hear Ro. Then I'll higher it in OBS, because this shit is fucking loud. I don't know what changed. Simpler times. Yeah, that seems nice and peaceful.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Day of the Devs portion of the show. Day of the Devs is a non-profit organization whose team of volunteer curators scours the globe for the best in video games for you to enjoy, with a focus on indie developers who are lovely, and you'll get to meet them today as well as enjoy their games. And there's nothing else to worry about, so just sit back and relax and enjoy Day of the Devs, Summer Games Fest edition. Oh, that's a prop.
Okay.
We love Cappy Games at Day of the Devs. They've been making incredible games for 20 years up in Toronto. You might know them for games like Below or Super Brothers Sword and Sorcery, or maybe you know their incredible puzzle games like Grindstone and Might and Magic Clash of Heroes. Well, if you're in the latter, we're very excited to announce their next great puzzle game.
Hi, I'm Eileen from Cappy Games.
And I'm Dan, Cappy's creative director.
We're so thrilled today to be able to give you a first look at what we've been up to at the studio since releasing Grindstone. Introducing Battle Vision Network.
EVN uses cozy, color-matching puzzle gameplay with deep turn-based tactics to test players in fast-paced online battles.
It's a 1v1 puzzle battle in the galaxy's most watched sport.
Battle Vision Network is a spiritual successor to one of Cappy's most beloved classic games, Might and Magic Clash of Heroes. BVN reimagines Clash of Heroes' puzzle combat design to center an element that we at Cappy felt was one of its most interesting
stylistically, it looks really nice. Animation looks really fluid.
Take turns launching attacks by creating color-matched formations with your units. Vertical matches create attackers, horizontal matches create defenders.
I think I talked about
BVN isn't
when
just
I was playing Humanity, like, these aren't necessarily my favorite type of puzzlers, so like, I probably won't get this, but
choose between multiple teams, bursting with personality and characters, each with its own playstyle.
Like they literally just said, it looks like it has so much personality and
character. Stats, outcome, and narrative events of the season for everyone.
Gameplay is simple enough to jump into, but as you rise on the ranks, you'll unlock new units, each with game-changing abilities, and discover endless new tactics and strategies. Charismatic captains front each team. Captains run the playfield with big personalities and outsized power in the form of tide-turning special abilities.
When building the wild world of BVN, we weren't just influenced by our own game, Clash of Heroes. We were also inspired by the theatricality and spectacle of Eurovision. Cappy's art team has outdone themselves with a fantastic roster of hand-drawn and hand-animated characters, and fashion-forward collectible outfits.
Battle Vision Network is a live, season-based game with new twists, new characters, fresh rankings, and narrative surprises emerging every season.
What about you, Ro? Are you into
also excited to feature a phenomenal soundtrack by our frequent
not really.
The incredible Jim
like
Gaffney
a little
and
bit,
Sam
but
Morris.
not too much.
I think things like this to me are great for like
mobile, PC, and console. We'll be
like,
announcing more details soon.
Mobile
So thankful to
or
David
Switch,
Dev's
you know,
chance
anything
to
handheld. I think
Battle
like
Vision Network.
yeah.
I'm grateful to our awesome partners Netflix. Wishlist the game to join the fun.
Our next title comes to us from the Game Bakers, a small studio in Montpellier, France, who aim to make games the same way they cook
Yeah,
them, with a lot
I like
of love.
playing stuff like that
Their next
here and
dish
there.
comes to us piping hot.
I don't know if you
fresh
saw
from the
that.
oven. It'll take
It
us to
said
dizzying heights, which quite frankly
it was gonna
give me
also be a
the
Netflix game.
So hold
So
on
like
tight,
Netflix
making its
actually,
gameplay
if
debut
you haven't
today,
seen it,
this is Can.
has a few games that I've actually played outside of that, on a fucking computer. I'm not a computer, like on a console and stuff like that, like Oxenfree. So it's just so crazy to me that like Netflix actually has games that you can fucking play on. All right, we already saw this trailer, so.
Hi, I'm Emric from the Game Bakers. Maybe you know us for Fury or Haven. Fury was a hack and slash and Haven an RPG, but both were games about freedom. Live free to love who you want. Today I'm presenting our next game, Cairn. The final part of our Freedom Trilogy.
Okay.
In Cairn, you play an alpinist who's climbing a deadly mountain. You put your life at risk to reach a summit that nobody reached before. You are obsessed by this ascent and you are climbing to free yourself from your own chains. Cairn is what we call a survival climber. You have to climb, but also survive in the mountain. The climbing is very realistic. You can climb absolutely everywhere as long as you manage to keep your balance and stamina.
I didn't realize I was
if you are careless,
you fall. And die? Or start over?
Falling, trying again the same route or a completely different route, trying over and over. To make it, you have to push yourself, to go beyond your limits.
They died. Have you seen that?
Each wall to climb feels like an opponent, almost like a boss fight. Even though you can climb free solo, alpinism has a natural checkpoint device, pitons. But you have a limited amount, and using them at the right time is key. Eventually, reaching the top of the wall is extremely satisfying. It's freeing.
But then how do you get...
Thanks for watching, and wishlist the game to stay tuned.
That's crazy. That's
a two-person team in Canada has been developing this next game in absolute secrecy over the last 3 years. And as a fellow Canadian, I call dibs on introducing it. You may also recognize one of the developers' voices from their
nationalist.
wildly
What the
popular
fuck?
YouTube channel. From Nanopark Studios and I Am 8-Bit Presents.
I'm kidding.
Prepare yourself for... Wait for it.
Is that what it's called? Oh shit, WarioWare. Oh. Alright, is it gonna look like this, or is it gonna look...
I hope it looks like this.
Or is it gonna be an RTS?
Hello there, my name's Brandon. And I'm Danny, and we were here to
Alright, which one's me and which one's Jim? Alright, okay.
You're the one on the right.
Okay, it doesn't look like that, but I do like this. Yeah, I do like this.
It's a retro-flavored slice-of-life RPG where you play as a motorcycle courier that delivers pets to people in a city called.
Bro, this is my new.
In Sapphire Valley, the company
oh my God.
has developed new devices called to power their newest generation of digital.
Eastward. This is my new Eastward.
Unexpected fuel source. Flowers.
Eastward.
Yeah, remember?
Leap cells are delivered and installed.
That was like, yeah, I vaguely remember that shit.
As a pedal runner, this installation involves planting the cell and
calibrating
it by performing a sequence of quick and
yeah, that was like one of the first games I think you saw me stream.
Yeah.
That was so long ago.
Once that calibration is complete, the new Hannah pet begins to farm. You play as Callie, who's a new recruit in the pedal runner program. So being
I'm
new
sorry.
in town and
I'm sorry.
with a shy personality,
sorry.
Callie does encounter
what did he say?
along the way, just from the difficulty of dealing
with
customers
pedal
and
runner?
people in general, to their rivalry with a fellow recruit.
I'm not even trying to be funny, bro.
Fortunately, Callie is joined by a pet companion, Kira. Kira is unique in that he's an older type of Hannah pets.
I'm not even trying to be funny. I think it's because we haven't sped up a little bit.
Kira has some quirks, like his
I think I misheard that.
Reliable. But he's way more outgoing than Callie, and so he's great to have around when meeting new people. He's practically indispensable.
He might have said Hannah Pet
of Sapphire Valley. Along the way,
mysterious
occurrences will begin to surface, and we will encounter individuals who think that there may be more to uncover about the new Hannah Pets sensation.
Okay, maybe. All right. I mean, this looks cool. This looks nice. So I'm here for this.
There's flowers. There's pets. We tried to really give the story some heart to it, and we just hope you have fun playing. And thanks for checking out Pedal Runner.
Bro, what is it called? What is it called?
Pet Runner.
Pedal Runner.
Oh, Pedal Runner.
Okay, bro. I could not hear the L, bro.
Developed in Shanghai by Pollard Studio, the next game is dystopian thriller.
Wait, really? Bro,
it is Lynchian. It's a tale of temporal technologies, unimaginable body horror.
Because both of us didn't hear pedal. I'm just.
This is Karma, the Dark World.
I'm not even trying to be funny, bro. We literally. What the fuck is this?
October game.
October game.
各位好，我是康纳的 Dark World 的创意总监王永鹤。我们团队月朗工作室来自于中国上海。团队的目标是带给全球玩家有趣且有深度的叙事驱动类游戏。 很荣幸借此机会向各位玩家展示由我们才华横溢的
It's a lot of
所制作的第一款
cassettes. What the fuck?
Right?
The Dark World.
This looks fucking crazy. See, again, this is what I love about like indie stuff. Like we're watching this and there's nothing related. Like so far, nothing's the same.
这是一款第一人称叙事驱动类的心理恐怖游戏，玩家将扮演利维坦思想局的任务干员丹尼尔，他的主要任务目的是潜入嫌疑人的大脑并调查事件的真相。玩家将在2个不同的世界中进行冒险，去体验完全不同的情绪和故事。一个是在反乌托邦的现实世界，你将了解到扭曲、压抑、毫无人性的社会观。
Yo, that's the dad from
另一个是
AI
所
Somnium
构建的
2.
无中世界，你将看见诡异恐怖的画面，但却包含了令人痛心的真相。在这个游戏中，作为探员，你需要坚守意志，效忠这座城市的掌控者利维坦公司。但直到有一天，你发现正在调查的案件发生了翻天覆地的变化，你冰冷的心从此开始逐渐融化。
What have I done?
这就是《卡马的 Dark World》，一个你从没有体验过、带有浓厚电影风格的反乌托邦游戏。如果你想要了解更多关于这个故事的最后的真相，请访问我们的网站 karmadarkworld.com， 我们会第一时间告知你试玩的 demo 相关时间。最后，请大家享受预告片。
Yeah, fuck is right.
This isn't real. This can't be real.
I will echo.
That looks like me right now because I'm stuck at this angle.
How do you follow up making 2 of the best indie games of all time? Make 50 more. That's
Oh,
what's
I was
happening with
gonna say
UFO
third.
50. This is from the team at Mossmouth, who made Spelunky and Spelunky 2. It's as if you took the modern design sensibilities of today and went back in time and made an entire console worth of retro games.
Oh, wow,
It's
that's
coming
cool.
so soon.
That's cool.
Hi, I'm Derek.
I'm John, and we're part of the team of indie developers working on
Wait, I think we've
UFO
heard about
50,
this.
a collection of 50 games.
You heard that correctly. That's 50 brand new
Oh.
games.
Yeah, I think we. Yeah. Nah, that's so interesting though. That's so cool.
Huh? Huh.
Out of fuel.
First and foremost, these are not mini games. Some of the games are smaller, like arcade-style games. Others are quite large, with expansive worlds to explore.
Okay.
Every single game is a complete
That's cool.
experience from its opening title screen to its ending credits.
There's a story that connects all these games too. We invented a fictional company called UFO Soft that developed these games for a fictional 80s game console. This
So I'm
company's
imagining there's like a
history spans
51st
from
game within it.
1982 to 1990, and
Something
the
like
games
that.
get more technically advanced as the years go on. And as you
Ooh, that's
explore the
interesting.
timeline, you'll find that some games have sequels or recurring characters.
We also thought
That's
about
cool.
the limitations of the hardware. We devised a strict 32-color palette as well as audio restrictions to make you feel like you're in the world of UFO 50, no matter which game you're playing.
But one area where we didn't limit ourselves is in the game's designs. We were happy to build on modern game design and genres, and we strive to make sure
Isn't
that
that
each
that's
game
Spelunky
has a
right there?
unique experience. Our goal isn't just to remind you of a bygone era. It's also to provide 50 fresh experiences.
Oh yeah, what? Oh my
We
god,
like
what
to think
game
that
is that?
UFOsoft was a company that was ahead of its
Holy
time.
shit.
All of the games are unlocked from the start, so you can explore the collection in your own way. Every game's not going to be everyone's favorite, but figuring out which games you like is part of the fun. With
That's
so much
cool.
variety, you're sure to find something to get lost in, whether you prefer fast-paced action games or thinky strategy games.
And we all have fond memories of going to a friend's house and browsing their game library for something to play together. So
They have
half
some
of
co-op
UFO
ones?
50's games
Wow.
have multiplayer, either co-op or versus.
That's crazy. That's so
Needless
crazy.
to say, UFO 50 has been in development for a long time. But today, we're very excited to finally announce a release date.
That's right, UFO 50 is coming to Steam on September 18th.
That's cool. That's so soon. You know, it's funny. I was gonna do the typical which one's me, which one's Jan. I know which one is Jan, but I'm not the other guy.
Oh, you're not the one with the.
Find our Steam page. and
I'm not the
wish
one with the
list
long
games
hair.
so you can be notified when it comes out.
Jan is definitely the guy on the right, though. 100%.
The developer of this next game should be a pretty familiar face, so it should be no surprise what they've cooked up.
You wouldn't steal
But nevertheless,
DVD.
it's still a world premiere.
Yes, I would.
So take it away, Spry Fox.
Here we go. All those who are lost deserve kindness. Okay. Ro, are you lost?
Very.
Mary? Alright, so then you deserve kindness, I guess. Is that a raccoon? Are they all raccoons? Get the fuck out of here. Well, that's a fox.
Cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
Oh, the flame has a face.
It had a face. Oh my god. That was a paper bear. That's nice. Oh, and it's on mobile. Okay. And it's on fucking Netflix. What the fuck?
I'm Dave Edery, the co-founder and studio manager of Spry Fox.
That's crazy.
And I'm Jamie Antonise, lead narrative designer of Cozy Grove Camp Spirit.
We hope you enjoyed the
Alright, that's me
of Cozy
when
Grove
I'm
Camp
50.
Spirit. We're really grateful to be a part of Day of the Devs.
And I start wearing those
so
kind of
many
hats.
creative, inspiring developers.
Oh
We started
god,
Spry
where
Fox
are
14
the
years ago with the goal
fedora?
of making the world a happier place.
If
This is the first game we're launching since we became part of
I think it is, but it kind of looks like an Indiana Jones kind of thing. I don't know. It looks like a leather fedora.
Advertisements or in-app purchases of any kind. We feel really
Like it works for what his look. Like usually fedoras, you know, look fucking stupid, but it works for whatever he's got going on. Like I'm being genuine.
Through your interactions with them.
That's Jan, the oldest Mormon one.
We want Cozy Grove
And
Camp Spirit
Jan
to be a game
in
that
10
back
years.
to at your own pace for months, if not years to come. We want it to be a game that brings you joy and
You know what's crazy?
relaxation.
This actually does look more like Jan
Hopefully,
than this.
it'll be a game with a story that sticks with you forever. because the characters
This actually looks more like Jan.
Cozy Grove Camp Spirit is launching soon, so pre-register now on
That looks like Prof Cat in
Scout
50
app.
years. That's
See you there.
Are you a dog lover? Then you'll be super into our next
Oh,
game.
I was gonna say,
I'm
oh, I
Mary
know
Cat.
who this
She's
is.
just so
It's
cute,
from
I can't
it's
help
from
but
this.
Enjoy this teaser from
It's like, where do I know her from?
Don't Nod, featuring
This.
a puppy and their person.
Hey, hello everyone. My name is Ben. I'm the founder and creative director at Studio Tolima. We're a small indie studio based in Brussels, Belgium, and we are working on our first title, Koira.
Courier? Oh, Koira. I only have one air button.
Koira is a narrative game where you wake up in a snowy forest and encounter
that
a small
French
puppy
music?
who got trapped. You set him
Right.
free, and together you go on a beautiful adventure and set out to reach Koira's house. This relationship is really at the heart of our game. In Koira, you go through a musical forest, filled with sounds to discover and interact with. For example, each character and animal in the forest is voiced by a different instrument. And you can use their voice to interact with the world, to activate ancient statues, to speak to whimsical animals, and to earn the trust of the puppy. To progress through the story, you
Interesting
can also manipulate
concept.
items and use your new companion's unique abilities. With these, you can solve puzzles, but you can also just play together. For example, by playing fetch, building snowmen, or my personal favorite, playing hide and seek. As they journey through the winter wonderland, they encounter obstacles, they share laughs, and they save other woodland creatures. But if winter is magical, it's also dangerous. And they are not alone in this forest. Mysterious hunters are lurking around and following them. Our goal with Koira is to create a universal tale which focuses on the emotional journey. We want to create a game that is as immersive and intuitive as possible. It's a game without any text nor dialogue. The whole story is brought to life through expressive hand-drawn art, frame-by-frame animation, and a beautiful original soundtrack.
Beautiful.
Let yourself be carried away by the magical and serene atmosphere of the forest. Contemplate and play at your own pace. We can't wait to share more with you. So if you'd like to be one of the first one to hear about what we're up to and our upcoming demo, please head over to our Steam page to wishlist the game. Thanks again, and we look forward to sharing more with you.
Koira. With a demo
I love a
coming
good
out
puzzle
soon.
game, especially one with a really elegant design that evolves as you play. Better yet if it's got a beautiful art style or a captivating narrative to pull you through.
Okay,
Well,
I think I'm
this
ready
game
to
has
sit
all
down.
of that. This is Arranger from indie supergroup Furniture and Mattress.
Hola,
Furniture
soy
and
Diego Navarro de Mendoza, Argentina. Hace un tiempo hice un juego de puzzles multipremiado
Sí.
llamado Ethereal, junto con Rami Batista. Desde entonces hemos estado trabajando muy duro en una aventura mucho más ambiciosa, junto con nuevos
Bro, you
amigos,
gonna translate?
David Hillman, cuyo arte expresivo seguramente recuerda.
That's me. That's me. If I was Argentinian instead of Chilean.
That's Dan.
If he was Argentinian instead of Persian.
Se sienta fresco y ligero. Ojalá le guste este nuevo vistazo a Ranger, a rol paso y derecho.
That's you if you're Argentinian.
In a Ranger, you play as Gemma, a slightly chaotic young woman who's looking
I'm
to
sorry,
venture
bro.
out
I didn't know.
over the cozy confines of her hometown.
I didn't know that was a girl. I'm sorry.
Always been a bit
I just
of
saw a character that said it was you.
Which isn't helped by the
Oh my
strange
god!
way
What
she
the fuck?
As she moves, objects on the same row or column move with her. And
Okay,
as
I
she
think
gets
I've
to the
actually
edge of the
seen
gameplay grid,
this somewhere.
loops
I
around
forgot
on
where.
either side.
They might have shown this on the Sony State of Play.
We use this core set of mechanics in a wide variety of interesting ways throughout the adventure, never hesitating on any one idea for too long, to keep things feeling breezy.
Like, it's definitely
playful, and
an
respectful
interesting
of your time.
concept to a puzzler. Almost reminds me of
The
oh my
entire
god,
game world exists on a sprawling
Crypt of
interconnected
the
grid, on which you'll find
Dance
towns full of lovable
Romancer?
weirdos to chat with,
Necro Dancer or something? I don't, something like that.
wilderness spaces
Yeah,
to navigate,
not
full
sure
of optional
myself.
puzzles and exciting mysteries.
You what?
No, I'm saying not sure myself what you're trying to
Ah,
say.
yeah.
And dungeons teeming with monsters to puzzle your way past.
I don't think anybody knows what the fuck I'm trying to say.
Or through.
Oh shit.
Told through expressive comic-style cutscenes. We follow
That's
Gemma
cool.
on her journey of self-discovery.
I don't like that
the walls
sound.
of her town, she soon discovers a beautiful, inspiring world. But also one ruled by fear and a strange, immovable force called the Static. Can she disrupt a culture of stagnation? And find a place to fit into it? Find out in a new type of role puzzling game when a Ranger launches on July 25th.
There's never been a bigger red herring than the developer name Cozy Game Pals, because their idea of cozy is
Oh,
twisted.
this
Here's
is
your world
they
premiere
made one of
first
the
look,
Blumhouse
the very
games.
first release from Blumhouse Games.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so now.
Are you okay? Do you see anyone? Nah, it's totally empty.
Yeah, you see, this is like that VHS low poly
I imagine.
type of horror I was talking about.
With hands entwined and hearts aligned, we seek the realm of the undefined.
Yeah, you gotta be crazy to play with one of those.
Don't worry, Viv. If any ghosts actually show up, I'll protect you.
Well, Amy's fucking dead.
Where did you go?
Nah, Amy set us up. That's the reality.
Hello? Amy!
You fucking bitch. I know it. You fucking bitch.
I'll save you, no matter what.
Don't be afraid of the dark.
Don't worry, Biff. Everything is going to be spectacular.
Nah, bro, she set us up.
So happy.
That looks sick, though. That looks cool. That's like classic, like, yeah.
Interwebs out of nowhere. It mystified us. It seems like a novelty at first, but then you realize just how profound its mechanics and rendering engine are. From Crescent Moon Games and those dang games, this is Screenbound, a game.
Hey guys, it's Josh Precison, and I'm the game director of Screenbound. Today we'll be talking
Okay.
about Kyle McKeever, who's
I didn't
the
know
developer.
those dang
We'll be talking about the
games
game's
was
mechanics, how
a
it started,
studio.
and how it's going.
It's like, is he doing a joke?
Hi,
Like,
my name is Kyle McKeever, and I'm the
oh,
developer of
wait.
Screenbound.
Oh, Screenbound. This
Josh
is
and I
so
have been
fucking cool. I
together
don't know if
on
you've
Screenbound
seen
for a
this.
couple months now. Do you want to talk about the idea of how Screenbound came to be?
So I was
This
watching
is
a
so
video
crazy.
of someone playing a Game Boy, and I don't know why it came to mind exactly, but just seeing the image of someone holding a device in their hand with an environment in the background and something happening on the screen made me think, how could you link this all together into a game where
It's a 2D,
you're playing on
3D
the screen
platformer,
and you
bro.
got a 3D
That's
environment
so
and they're
crazy.
all
Oh
linked.
shit.
It
So
started
what
with
you're
a
doing in
prototype of just a character
The
holding
Game
device,
Boy.
having
You're
an
doing
animation
in
going.
the, yeah,
Was the
bro. That's so
controls
crazy to
from the
me.
prototype, they weren't set in place.
I think we were having this problem where you're exploring this world, but only facing forward, and you can move side to side, but you're only looking in front of you. So at first we're like, okay, maybe we can just do a 180 so you can at least go backwards, because we were constantly moving forward in 3D space. So we tried that. That felt a little weird. And then at that point I was like, you know what? Since most of the games out there that people are familiar with are first-person shooter games, why don't we try FPS controls? And then you implemented an FPS controller and kept the 2D essentially the same, and for some reason it just miraculously worked. So
Is
the
that Kirby?
device itself that you use in Screenbound is a quantum device. How that works in the context of the game is that
like this
the
blows
2D
my
world
fucking
that's
mind,
presented
bro.
on the screen is actually projecting an environment as a 3D world, which is also how it works in the level editor, because the level editor is 2D, and once you finish your level or you're finished working on it, it actually builds the entire 3D geometry out and creates a 3D world.
That's crazy.
What? Yo. Okay, so I get it. Okay, like them explaining it and then seeing it, I get it. But wow, what the fuck?
Get anywhere in the game.
Bro,
Because, first of all, the enemies
Because
are in 2D. So
they
if
kind
you're
of did
walking
this with
along in 3D,
one of the
you're
Paper
not-
Marios. Oh my god, I'm so tight that it froze. But like they did this with one of the Paper Marios, where you could like
die probably within
flip, right?
5 to
Where
10
like
seconds, because
you're
if
playing
I
2D, but then
leave,
all of a sudden you could play
you're gonna see some
on a 3D
distortion
world.
effect on the screen. Then that's where like the
So it's
2D
kind of like
is gonna
that, but
meet,
doing it both at
and
the
you're
same
gonna get
time.
pushed back, and you're gonna lose some health.
Yeah.
from your
Oh shit, he
battery.
got an SP.
Yo!
Immediately you're gonna realize that you can't play
That's
it one or the other
awesome.
dimension. You have to be paying attention.
I wonder if they're gonna have like
When
the
I'm testing
GBA
development,
or
if I lose track of the 2D side, I'm always running into enemies, and that's how you die. The biggest risk in 3D is literally falling. It's pretty clear cut though, because everything translates fairly one-to-one. If there's like pixelated grass in the 2D world, there's gonna be grass in the 3D world. Same with trees.
Yeah, all that stuff crosses over, except some of the puzzle elements or some of the things you only see in 2D or you only see in 3D, like the fan.
Yeah, you kind of solve puzzle elements more so on the 3D side, but then you survive threats by focusing on the 2D side.
that's so crazy.
And yeah,
I think it's good that they did this
Not to.
explainer of the game, because I feel
Our
like
next game is
seeing
what you
it
might consider a dream
without
job
the
and adds a
explanation is
piece
so
of dread.
crazy. Like it just blew
You
my
play as a
fucking mind when
zookeeper
I saw
tending
it.
to animals,
That's so
except
crazy.
Something is terribly wrong. Developed by an international team at Clapperheads, this is Zoocosis. And I promise you've never
Oh
seen
no,
giraffes like
I was
this
thinking
before.
of what was it, Clapped Games or what the? Oh boy, I thought that was the game. Like what the fuck? Kind of graphics is that? Also, that's Ro.
Has your favorite animals. But do you know what happened here at night behind closed doors? I'm
This is you.
Valentin Kirkin, the lead game designer of the Zoocosis
Not
game,
even
and
that.
I invite you to become a night zookeeper.
Nah, I
Zookeeper? Oh,
Yeah.
this is definitely a Brocktober game.
We're just building up the Brocktober list.
Get up. It's time to get to work.
Bro, I swear to God, I saw that hippo and thought, this is the greatest graphics I've ever seen in a video game. Ew. You want this to be a Brocktober? Hold up.
What was that? There's something in the works that you're not ready to know about yet.
The plot of Zoocosis was written in the best traditions of the thriller and horror genres. We aim to create a dark atmosphere resembling the works of Hans Giger, Lovecraft, and Edgar Allan Poe. We achieve this through lighting placement, color correction, textures, and environmental props.
This is our mobile veterinary station. Here you'll be mixing medications for our animals.
Oh, what was that
They
fucking horse dewormer that people were taking during COVID because they're fucking crazy?
The health of the animals. We have some quite rare specimens.
The mutation, the parasite, and the infection that's happening to these animals is kind of like reprogramming their biology.
What the fuck? That kind of. Oh, okay. Things are just happening way too. What the fuck? Is that an elephant trunk?
I hope so.
The giraffe head acting like a large anaconda, slithering with its jaw unhinged, try to bite you.
That's a giraffe right now? No fucking way.
The concept of the giraffe set the basis of each animal having their own unique design in their mutation.
Okay, there goes the
There
hippo.
also will be many endings in the game. Each of the endings depend on the choices made by the player during the game. Planning out all the endings was quite challenging. We dedicated a substantial amount of time structuring the paths and dialogues into a unified framework to ensure seamless functionality.
Every zookeeper is entitled to a service car. This one's mine. If you perform well tonight, you'll get one in the morning.
Get the
Is that
fuck
your
out of
wife?
here.
Should I tell her you're staying here for the night? Keep in mind, I'll lock you in until morning.
Your main goal will be to save the edibles, including
The
infected
fuck?
ones that have turned into mutants.
Is he gonna clap your wife?
Save them and save yourself.
Oh, look at that penguin.
We really hope that you will enjoy the Zukosis
Oh, look at that
community
penguin.
this summer. Wishlist it on Steam and follow us on social media. Thank you so much for the support.
Why is the camera zooming in on him like that?
Why are you so jumpy?
Nice. Is this wait for it?
And that's the game. Except not quite. Because see, in While Waiting by Optilusion Games, waiting is always an option.
See, I was close.
But not
I
the
said
whole
wait for it. It was
and
while
that's what I
wait.
like about our next
waiting.
title. It's more than meets the eye. See what mischief you can get up to while waiting.
Hi everyone, I'm Dom, the founder of Optilusion Games. We're a game studio based in Irvine. Today I'm thrilled
that's none of
to
us.
introduce our latest game, While Waiting.
What the fuck is this about?
While Waiting is a game about waiting for things to happen, waiting for the bus, waiting for the traffic, waiting for the line to move. Follow our main character Adam as he waits his way
That's you, bro.
through the various scenarios of
The one with the
everyday
bear hat?
Nah, bro. The one who's waiting.
Maybe you want to be a well-behaved kid and embody good old-fashioned patience. Or perhaps you want to get up to a little tomfoolery. Or maybe a lot of it.
Wait a minute. There wasn't. Is this? I don't know if they made. There's a game with like.
For people who really want to do something, you can find your
I think
own
you
way
play as
to
like
kill the time.
a baby or something like
We
that. And you're
also
like
have
not.
prepared a list
You're supposed
of
to
meaningless
not do something the
challenges
whole
to
time.
help you waste it.
I might be bugging. I don't know, bro.
If they're too hard or maybe not your cup of tea, that's okay. We also have a very, very helpful fidget button, specially designed for you. Just press it. Explore over
Okay.
100 hand-painted levels, each chock full of
I mean, it.
games bonded
I
with
love
your
the way it
favorite
looks.
Easter eggs, and things you should definitely not
Okay,
try
that's
in
wrong.
your daily life. Don't worry about Adam though, he's a tough little guy. Get to know his family, his friends, and his victims as you follow
That's you.
Adam's life from birth to death with every
You open
moving
the door.
thing between.
Oh my god.
You remember,
Oh.
your goal is to wait, nothing else.
Oh my god. So he starts off as a kid and becomes a grown man. That's crazy. Does he die? Well, he died there.
Add to your Wish instinct. I mean, wish list.
During the selection
Oh,
process,
I didn't
this
get
next
it.
game
What do
really
you-
caught my eye. It's got cyberpunk vibes, horror vibes,
Oh, I'm in,
ghost
I'm in.
vibes, all
I'm locked in.
With this
Let me see the
game,
vibes.
Toronto-based developer Rocket Adrift really captured something unique.
Oh shit.
I don't know why it reminded me of that one detective game you played.
You know what's so funny, bro? I swear I was thinking that. Oh my god. The Tales games.
Yeah.
Backbone. Yeah. Backbone.
Psychroma is a cyberpunk horror game. One
I
of
mean,
the
that was like a
concepts that we
noir
wanted to
kind of thing.
really emphasize was identity, what it means to be who you are, and how horrific it might be if that was stripped from you. The protagonist has amnesia. You don't know who you are.
The idea of losing yourself, it seems like it should be the one thing that can't be taken away from you.
We wanted to set the game into a kind of cyberpunk future.
Whoa.
We were really interested in the paranormal concepts and the more grounded future technology. Cyberpunk has a lot of themes that fit well with the story that we wanted to tell. The idea of what makes humans human, having your environment really impact who you are and what you're dealing with, this kind of dystopian future.
That's a crazy scene.
That's kind of horrific in itself.
This is gonna be fucking trippy, bro.
In our main character, Hayes, we also decided to make them non-binary and biracial. Part of that is what creates a rift in their ability to connect with other people. And so Psychroma was a great way for me to explore that part of myself, and not being black enough for the black community and obviously not white passing. And I've never really been able to explore that or really talk about that openly until now, I think. We like to write from our own perspectives, and I feel like that's really helpful for a certain kind of player that's looking for that in their narrative-driven games. It really is amazing to see people interact with the media you made and get it. For anyone else out there that's looking to make impactful indie games, it's going to be hard, but the feeling that you get when you get that game into someone's hands, there's nothing else like it, and for me, it's way worth it.
Yeah, I talk about, I talk about fucking indie games all the time, and it's
time to get cozy.
That's the beautiful part about it. Both gameplay-wise, people get to create whatever the fuck they want. And there's somebody out there who's gonna fucking love it.
Games, this is
and then people also get to tell the stories that they want to get to tell.
สวัสดีครับ
So I think,
กูลครับจากกรุงเทพมหานคร and I'm here to show you probably the most stupid
Tan Ant?
game you'll
What does that
see
mean in the
all day
summertime?
today. It's a silly adventure game
Tan
that has
Ant.
a house.
That joke sucked? Okay.
Date.
Sorry.
And it's called Building Relationships. Take a look.
Oh man. Wait, how's this on a date? Wait a minute. Wait. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, I'm kind of getting Katamari, graphically and everything. This just makes me think of Katamari.
New arrival on the island.
Right?
Exploring the area, moving around, just
Katamari?
like a real house.
The game where you're rolling garbage around into a giant ball.
Here's a bunch of wacky mint.
You know what I'm saying? Graphically, it kind of reminds me of it, and the whole essence of it kind of.
Or
building relationships.
Millie, who's this tall windmill that might just step on you if you ask them nicely.
Is it you?
What?
Is that you?
Find these gestures
you gonna hit a Millie?
They're not looking for a date.
No.
They're in a very complicated polycule, but they'll help you unlock new abilities like jumping.
Did you?
Wave
Yeah,
dashing.
that's what it said. Wave dashing? No.
Looking for a break. There's a bunch of fishing spots.
This is such a great game. This is so funny.
Though the local wildlife might not be what you expected.
This is an SUV? As a fish? Nah. I would love to see this get speed run.
Oh, it looks like there's a few questions on stream. Let me take a look. Is this a dating sim? Not exactly. There's some dating elements, but the story all takes place in one day. So think of it more like a short hike, but stupid.
I love how there's a house in the background too. Just made of cardboard.
Are you okay?
Pee pee poo poo.
No. Is my mother proud of me? No.
Yeah.
Sex in the game? No. But there is some plans for DLC because just like in real life, you have to pay extra for that.
Damn. Okay.
An unexpected adventure awaits in Building Relationships. Wish is now on Steam.
This.
What am I doing in my life?
This is so fucking awesome.
This summer, Day of the
This is
Devs
great.
featured a little-known game that celebrates the everyday and turns it into something therapeutic. It became an absolute hit, and we're oh so happy to world premiere their latest DLC.
Oh my god, 15 dates.
Hello, I'm Annie. And this is Lucas. Here we are, working hard, finding stars for A Little to the Left. It's a game where you solve puzzles by organizing household items. We think it's neat that there are different ways to arrange things. In our game, you find stars with each arrangement that you discover.
Wait.
This idea
Is this
for
actually
our
what the
new
game looks
DLC.
like?
A Little to the Left, Seeing Stars. Seeing Stars
Okay,
is
no,
all
never
about
mind.
multiple solutions. There are 33 new levels and 5 additional bonus levels to unlock. Some levels have up to 5 different ways to solve them. In total, there are 100 stars to discover. We've introduced interactive items that fold, flap, stick, stack, smash, and bounce. We've got the classic organizational
ginger?
puzzles, of course,
Shit, okay.
and solutions that range from easy to tricky. There's a lot to be excited about, but the best thing of all might just be more cats.
Listen, Lucy's enough.
A Little to the Left, Seeing Stars, available June 25th.
It's on Game Pass?
Have you ever wanted to play a game forever? In Hello Again, developed by the folks at
have
Seep
I?
Island,
I
you'll
guess.
delve into ancient ruins, and thanks to a strange time loop affecting
stuck
the
playing
island
Kingdom
you're on,
Hearts
you'll have plenty of
Rechain of
time to
Memories
explore
forever.
every inch.
Hello again.
So that's
My
an
name is
example of
Blake
me not
Davis.
wanting
I'm
to
the
do
sole
it.
developer behind Hello Again.
Ro's been
This is a
playing
game
Destiny
about being
forever.
trapped in the world's coziest time loop.
Hey man, you gotta see the story to the end. At this
In
point,
Hello Again, you play as a diligent postal worker who is assigned the task of delivering a package to a remote island.
Okay.
One shipwreck later, you awaken stranded on the island and trapped inside an unexplained 12-hour time loop. The 3 core pillars of Hello Again are exploration, conversation, and puzzle solving.
Is that
This
a
is a
cat
dense
or an
game
otter?
with lots of strange locations and phenomena.
I thought that was a
So a lot
cat.
of your experience will
Alright,
consist
that
of
makes
walking
sense.
around
Everybody makes
and filling
cats.
your journal with observations. As you explore, you'll discover that everything runs on a clock, from the weather, to the tides, to the ancient circuits that power the ruins littered across the island. As you play,
What-
you'll also
what game
learn
does this
the
music
forgotten
kinda make you
story
think
about
of?
the people who populated this island thousands of years ago.
I don't know, honestly.
Since the islanders
Getting
have
a
no
little
idea that they're bound to a
Animal
time
Crossing.
loop, you can use your ever-expanding knowledge to help
The
you
music,
manipulate
probably,
them,
yeah.
so you can
That's
reach
what
your
I
goals.
said!
Oh, I didn't hear that part. Well, they said the game.
No, I said what music does what game does this
So,
music
in
make you
short,
think of?
What happens when you mix the gameplay and mechanics of Outer Wilds with the vibes of Animal Crossing and the small town feel of
There you
Hello
go, bro.
Day? The answer is Hello
It's
Again.
by design.
Shit.
It was by design.
So our next title, Tom the Post Girl, is a narrative adventure game by Zurich-based studio Oopsie Daisies. And aptly named, as Tom, our main character, has plenty of oopsie daisies of her own in this game. It has a twisted sense of humor and offers choices that'll leave you wondering, should I have done that?
Do we accidentally kill people?
If you're looking to connect with your inner voyeur, this is the game for you.
Inner voyeur? Excuse me.
We are here to present you our debut title, Tom the Post Girl.
What?
Okay. This isn't the look I was expecting. Let me introduce you to Tom. She has a job. Good for her. She has a job, but she cannot resist. What the fuck? She has to peek.
Accompany Tom on her
Oh.
duties delivering packages to the deranged villagers.
What the fuck?
And discover a great deal, perhaps too much, about the locals.
Alright,
Her
she's just
approach,
smoking
although
a cigar. That was the most
is
normal
highly
person we've
effective,
seen.
Intense and obsessive stalking.
Okay.
As you'll follow her, you'll witness a wide variety of scenes, each more disturbing and chaotic than the last one.
No!
Is that really gonna stop you from
Wait, you saw that person
continuing
licking
to
themselves like a cat? What the fuck?
Quite the opposite.
We were inspired by the Little Red Riding Hood, which you can recognize
Well, yeah.
as the main protagonist, Tom.
Yeah, okay.
We then used her curiosity and exaggerated it to the max.
Bro, you know why she's
turning
called
her
Tom?
into a stalking post girl.
Why?
She's a peeping
We had a
Tom.
lot of
Duh.
fun creating
Oh
this
my
Oh
god.
my
variation
god.
Jesus,
hands-on
fuck.
environment for you to explore,
Did they say that already?
and hope that you'll also enjoy
After I
stalking
know.
around in it.
Chicks are very sensitive. This is so strange, but like, yeah, I mean... Alright. A worm with a little hat? That's adventure time right there. Wait a minute. Oh, that boy, that's you, bro. You saw how high she got?
We're calling to all fans of creepy cute narrative games. If you're curious to follow the development of Tom, make sure to stalk us on social media.
And of course, wishlist the game on Steam. Bye.
Bye.
This
Cool.
next game is based in Jakarta, and it's full of lots of life stuff. Happiness, sorrow, music. It's called After Love EP, and it's awesome.
Hello.
After Love EP.
My name is Sasha, and I'm the lead
I'm
narrative
being mad
designer
nosy.
of the upcoming narrative game After Love EP.
Oh. No, this looked fucking great. From like the little sizzle reel that they were showing at the beginning.
This game is about a musician in Jakarta who hears the voice of his girlfriend after her death.
Oh my god, I was gonna say, is she gonna die? Jesus Christ.
It will explore the theme of love, dealing with loss and grief, and finding your true self in the bustling city of Jakarta. This game was the golden child of my best friend, the late Fahmi Hasni,
Oh man.
who sadly passed away in March 2022. And I know how much he loved this project, and he would want the world to listen to this story. So we are more than honored to pick up the torch
That's
and
awesome.
continue his legacy.
That's awesome.
Fahmi
That's so sad.
loved Jakarta
Right?
very much.
That kind of hit me. I'm not gonna lie.
always the
Wow.
introvert side of our friendship duo, and he was always the one who took me to all the wonderful places in Jakarta I used to never know about, and most of those places made it into the game, like the places where he
Wow.
loved ramen, or where he would get his coffee, or like where he would meet his friends, or music. And I've enjoyed exploring those places in the game, like we used to do.
That is so beautiful.
We've had the pleasure of
Jesus.
working with a wonderful shoegaze band from Jakarta, Lalfalfa. They are very brilliant. Sorry, I can't really help fangirling about them. Like, they are so good. And Lalfalfa will be making the soundtrack for After Love EP,
That's
including
cool.
the music Rama plays in the rhythm game.
See, this is the type of thing that
We are
everything
also
I've
very
seen
happy to
about
be
this game
working
so far is
with
like everything
our
that I want in a
main
game.
artist,
Like everything that I want to make in the
Soyato has built life
game that I
with
want to make.
characters with his
Everything they're doing
very
is
distinctive art
like
style,
this is very
and
much.
also his love for the underground music.
I'm getting this. Not even a
We don't
fucking
have
question.
the release date yet, but we expect it to be released around October this year.
We don't have a release date, but we're
So,
expecting October. Okay.
Please,
I'm
be
there,
with us
bro.
a little
Sorry,
longer,
Brocktober.
and thank you so much for your support.
Thank God. Oh my God. I'm about to go. What was
What's
that?
it called? Better Love EP?
After Love.
We all
After
need a
Love.
good mystery to unravel.
God,
While
that's
the team
so
at
sad.
European developer
That-
Caligram
yeah.
Studios
Ah, that
aims to
hurt, though.
please
That
with
hurt.
their
That's
upcoming
tough.
game,
Yeah.
Phoenix Springs.
Like
But
finishing your
In a
friend's
noir adventure,
project.
You'll search for your lost
in-
brother
oh my
while
God.
navigating a captivating world with one of the most striking color palettes I've ever seen.
Man, that's.
Hi, I'm Jigme,
I don't
also
know.
co-founder
Hey,
of Caligram
but-
Studio, and it's my pleasure to introduce you to our mystery adventure game, Phoenix Springs.
No, I'm definitely gonna play that.
Finally find him. My brother makes me promise.
Bro,
not to
these
go to
games
the
are
Olympics.
so fucking beautiful.
of
Like
course,
everything,
it's where I am.
Right?
everything
Like
I've seen
the
in
art-
Day of the Devs has been fucking
You play
incredible.
as Iris Dormer, a
Their
reporter
art style, like they
who
each
search
have
for
their
a brother
own
leads her to this
Yeah.
beautiful
art
yet
style.
eerie
That's
desert
like,
oasis named Phoenix
Like even if
Springs.
like again like even like the puzzle games that we saw earlier, where
Mhm.
like you know it's not something I'm super interested in playing. They still look so fucking good. Like these games are so fucking good.
Air is clean.
Oh my God.
Secrets are kept. But should I stop looking for answers?
We call it a modern point-and-click game. It feels like one of the classic of the 90s that we know and love, but the key difference is that you don't hold objects in your inventory. What you have instead are thoughts and concepts, and ideas, like a detective pinboard, and you have to connect them with the world around you. Or mention
So okay, this is more in line with
progress.
also like, you know, with me playing like Backbone and stuff like that. But like, oh my god, damn, I'm here for this game too. What the fuck?
The game has been in development for 7 years now. We're a small team of 3.
Jesus.
And one of the biggest challenges was trying to crack the art style.
That's so
which is
crazy.
a combination of 3D,
Three
and traditional
people. It took
2D
3
hand-drawn
people
animation,
7
and
years to make
illustration.
this.
Wow.
Crazy. Like that's understandable. But like you have big time studios taking 7 years
Last
to
year we've
make
been
stuff.
incredibly lucky to be able to take the game on the road.
Which is also
Places
understandable.
like South by
But like
Southwest Sydney,
it's so
the
impressive
London
that
Games
3 people
Festival,
were able to do this
or IndieX in Lisbon,
in that time.
where he won the award for Best Art Direction. But really what we saw, the value of these events like Day of the Devs, it's not just being able to get the games in front of players, but really connect with other developers, especially in small teams, who might be facing the same challenges you do.
I will never stop looking for answers.
The game is set to release on September the 16th,
This year?
2024 on Steam. So you know what to do.
What the fuck?
And in the meantime, on behalf of the
Bro,
whole team,
I gotta like
thanks
actually
again
wish
for
list
joining
stuff.
us,
bro.
And we really can't wait to welcome you.
I gotta like
into
actually
this
wish
new
list stuff.
world that we created for you.
Oh my god. Because like what the problem I have is like I just forget, you know, like after what, like unless they're
Road
gonna get
96,
reposted again, I'm
Lost
gonna
in
forget.
Harmony, 1111, Memories Retold. Developer Digix Art out of France has had a pretty prolific run, and we're so very proud to world premiere their very next game. Spoiler alert, it has a lot of water.
Okay, let's see. If Jan was here, I'll speak for Jan on the water graphics.
Here is the project that we've
That's
been
Jan,
working
by
on
the
for
way.
about 3
That
years
is Jan.
Since Road 96.
We are really excited to present
That's
you our
crazy.
new game, Tides of Tomorrow.
So get
That's
ready
Jan
to
if
be
he played
surprised
football.
and enjoy the show.
You would say water?
Okay, I mean,
Welcome to Pleasureland, my friend. Best place to... Wait, you look familiar. Welcome to Pleasureland, my friend. I'll introduce you to the joys of this amazing place. You okay? You're not gonna die, right?
You'll learn what it costs to steal
what
from
the fuck?
I hope it's the right one.
They have the same clothes.
Wait, that's not the thief. But it was your friend who did it, right? I made the mistake. You want to talk to me? Get on your knees first.
Yo, how high is this dude?
Your friend escaped
Whoa.
with my Ozen.
So the choices you make
You'll pay for it.
can change. Wait, no way. Like an online experience? Where like No. You need to explain that to me. You need to explain if that's what it is. If that's what it is, bro. No fucking way, dude. No, I have to be misunderstanding that.
We strive to give a voice to emerging
I have to be-
underrepresented talent, and to
If
connect
that's what
players
that
with
is,
developers
because
and
like you
their
know how like
games.
For
you
more
know
than
there's
10
like
years, we featured hundreds and hundreds of games at in-person events, and our
like
digital
older
showcase
games,
have been watched by
if you
tens of
reran a
millions
level,
of
for
fans
example,
globally.
you could
Once
do
again,
like
it's all been
ghost
completely
time trials
free.
where you're like
Free
you're racing
admission for
against your
attendees,
ghost.
free to watch
Yeah.
the streams, and free
It's
for
like
developers
that,
to
but
participate.
It's common for developers
But, like,
to pay many thousands
someone
of
else's
dollars
ghost?
to be
That's-
involved in other showcases and events.
But Day of
That's
the Devs
crazy.
has never charged developers to participate, and we never will.
This is only possible due to sponsorships and charitable contributions from people like you.
We want to continue doing Day of the Devs forever, but we're not going to lie, these events and shows cost a lot, and fundraising is hard.
We're so enormously grateful to everyone who has supported us all these years, but for Day of the Devs to continue, we're going to need ongoing support.
So please, if you love discovering new games and supporting emerging developers,
If you would like for us to keep on shining the spotlight on creators, and especially if you are in a leadership position at a studio, publisher, or platform,
And have budgets that you can tap into.
Then please consider donating to Day of the Devs.
without your donations, without your sponsorship,
Bro, like
without your help, none of this
high
would
key,
continue. And remember,
with
we're
how
official
Microsoft
501c3
has been
nonprofit
fucking things up
organization.
lately,
So all contributions are tax
someone at
deductible.
Microsoft needs to
Find out more
drop
and
a
make a
paycheck
donation.
with
Head
their
on
own
over
money
to dayofthedevs.com.
out of your own
Email
fucking pocket.
sponsorships
Like one of
at
those CEOs. They're not going to. They don't give a
Thank you
fuck.
so
but
much
like,
for your continued support.
that's so crazy, bro. Like, dog, I can't imagine. I can't
Stay
imagine a
tuned
world
for
where we
Developer
don't,
Direct, coming up right after Day of the Devs. Thank you to our
where we don't
generous
get
individual contributors
these
and corporate sponsors.
things from
We
Day of the
could not
Devs.
do
Like,
this without you.
Right.
And here's a
we would
list
not
of all
hear
the amazing
all these
companies that have
names.
supported us in 2024 so far. You can
Right.
be on this list too if you email us today.
And,
Founding
like-
sponsors: Double Fine Productions and I Am 8-Bit.
And
our
how you say it, it's not like
2024
everything was
sponsors,
like you
Annapurna
said, like not
Interactive,
everything was like
Bone Loaf,
towards your liking, but
Devolver
like
Digital, Egg,
you know,
Plum,
like the way
Idea, Xbox,
it shows like
Maximum
what
Games,
people
Netflix games,
are able to do
Nighthawk
and stuff.
Interactive,
Like holy
Panic,
shit.
right, yeah.
PlayStation,
Oh my
Papa
god,
Nintendo,
no, I am like
Sabotage Studio,
blown the fuck away.
Studio
Every
MDR, Summer
every
Game
day of the
Fest,
dev, I'm blown the
UFO
fuck away.
50,
I like,
Xsola, Blumhouse Games. Thank you so much for your continued support. Special thanks to our guy Dose One for providing beats, interludes,
shout out to Dose One.
musical poetry.
Hopefully we didn't get copyright
yet
shit.
again for Day of the
Copyright
Devs. We could not
strike.
make this show as bombastic and cool and
I mean, we're gonna
without your
pause
stuff, man.
here before we
You're
switch
a
over to
genius. Check out his
Devolvers,
stuff.
which
Dose One. If you love this program and you want to support us, sign up for our email blast at dayofthedevs.org. We do lots of events and showcases.
I might sign up
throughout
for the
year,
email
and
blast.
that's the first place to find out about stuff. Stay tuned after this program for a pretty awesome musical performance. You don't want to miss it.
Okay, bro. If there's a musical performance, I am gonna skip that.
Looks like
Just for the
that's
sake
it
of
today. Well,
the
thank you so much
stream
for watching. Thank you, Jeff Keighley, for
and the
having us.
video.
Thank you for the developers for making
Yeah,
an
fuck
amazing
Jeff
game.
Keighley.
Thank you to the curation committee for finding them.
Jeff Keighley
Thank you
charges
to all the
over
sponsors who helped make it
$250,000 to
possible.
show games off at
And,
the fucking
most of all, thank you to you for sticking around. Check it
Summer
out.
Game
Have
Fest.
a great
Over
day,
here,
and
they're
thanks for
not
watching Day of the Devs
trying to
and
charge
Rage
people for that shit. They're trying to ask
Bye.
money to keep this shit running. Why don't Jeff slide some of that fucking money over? Jeff. Oh, from Cocoon? Oh my god. Okay, we might have to let this rock while we talk. Cocoon was so fucking good too. I don't know if you remember me doing a FIFO for Cocoon, but yeah, I guess we'll talk while the music from Cocoon is playing. I mean, we talked a lot, and like, you know, I can't speak highly enough to. These were so fucking good. Like, these were so fucking good. I gotta go back, watch at least this. Like, I need to find a list of all the things announced today, but like, there's so many games in this hour alone that I was super excited for. And how we were saying, like, it's just so amazing that indie companies, like not even indie companies, indie individuals are able to make, like, a team of 3 people made that fucking noir point and click game in 7 years. Yeah, like, yeah, it takes a long time, but like, there's so much love and care that goes into this. That doesn't mean, like, you know, these big studios don't put the same love and care also, but like, it's that difficult thing of where it's realistic for like an independent studio to take that long because they're independent. And but now we've gotten gaming to the point where, like, Senua's Saga took 7 years. That's a beautiful fucking game. That game was so beautiful. Hellblades 2 was fucking beautiful. But people got on it for being so short and stuff like that. But
that's the other thing. Like, people, but like I had to say, like, the story behind it also, like what the people put into it, you know?
Right, exactly. Like
that.
Like, yeah, like the fucking game from Jakarta. Like, that was
an
emotionally, like, I already was invested in playing that game because of how it looked and played. Like, that literally is everything I want and more in a game. Like, that's like Night in the Woods, Mutazone, all these games that I fucking love and that have been inspired by. And then you add on top of that deeply fucking personal story. Same thing with Tales of Kenzera, right? Where it's the story of him coming to terms with his own father's death. like, there's so many beautiful things you can do with gaming, and I'm sorry if I always get on this soapbox every time I talk about indie games, but like, this is why I play indie games. Like, they're just so fucking incredible. They're reasonably priced. Like, you know, like, yeah, you know, it's realistic that you can't buy every single fucking game, right? Obviously, it's an expensive hobby to have, but it's an art form that I truly fucking appreciate, that I love so much, and all that. So, but anything else from Euro before we end the video? Also, hello, custom.
Pretty much it. But like you said, like Day of the Dev, like this, everything just shocked me, from the art style, the concepts that they had. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I mean, is there anything that like you're thinking about getting, or?
There was a few things, but I gotta go back also and like look it up, because like everything just kept like
one after the other, bro. I'm excited for all the Blumhouse games. Like we only got to see that one really, the Cozy Pal game, like from that studio. But even that, like that looks like classic, like almost like Silent Hill style with the modern aesthetic, which is ironically a retro aesthetic. But it looks well made, well taken care of, you know. God. Well, I had a fucking blast with this Day of the Devs. Unfortunately, we are now going to watch Devolver Digital next, which I only say unfortunately not because of the games that they're going to show, but because like they overdo it with their bit, and so like we're going to have to, you know, whatever. I'm not really like, I don't find those videos as funny as like maybe some people do. I'm not like, oh, you know, for me it's just not that fucking funny. But I'm excited to see the games that they're gonna put out, because Devolver always also puts out great fucking games. They always publish fantastic games. So, but yeah, if you did watch this on YouTube, let me know what games you were super interested in. If there's anything on this list that you're excited to get, that you can't fucking wait for, that you're gonna, maybe you're not gonna get it right away, but you want to get it eventually. And yeah, that's it. I fucking love this. Knocked Summer Game Fest out the fucking park. But that being said, if you like the video, hit that like button. If you loved it, hit that subscribe button. As always, if you just can't get enough, come over to twitch.tv/varsity where we should be live. But until then, peace.